everybody, it's Gianna, and for today's video I'm doing a makeup tutorial. So with this whole quarantine and having nothing to do, I've been doing my makeup a lot, and I figured why not do a tutorial since I haven't done one in a really long time. So that's what I'm going to be doing. I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial, and the look I'm going to be doing is a pastel look. I feel like pastel looks are kind of trending right now, and I honestly really love the way they look because I love pastel colors. So I figured why not do one for you guys. So that's what I'm going to be doing. So let's hop right into it. Also, my ring light that I ordered off Amazon finally came in, so I'm using that now. I hope you guys like this lighting. I hope it's a lot better and easier to see me. So yeah, I know I'm obsessed with it, and I hope you guys like it too. So anyways, let's get into the look.
My strawberry kisses, I could fly through the wind.
So with this look, I decided to start from scratch and do my whole makeup routine for you guys, like including foundation and brows and everything. So I'm going to be doing my brows first. I normally always do my brows off camera, but I'll do them on camera today because why not? So what I use for my brows is the ColourPop Brow Boss Gel. This is just clear brow gel, and I just use this to set my brows in place so I can put the pomade on them. So I'm just going to do this. Alright, so I zoomed you guys in. Don't mind my face. I know it's not the best right now, but whatever. So now that the brow gel is on both my eyes, I'm using my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade. This is the color Auburn. Just gonna be going in with this Morphe R44 brush. This is like literally one of my only Morphe brushes, and it's actually a really good one. Definitely recommend it if you need like a brow brush. So the way I do my brows is I kind of just draw a line outlining the top and then like extending the tail, and then I do that top line on the bottom as well. So I'm just gonna outline the bottom, and then I'm gonna fill in the end like kind of dark. I really like my brows to have that whole ombre effect, so I normally fill out the tail a little bit darker, and then I'm just gonna outline really lightly, like you know, the beginning of my brow, just like this. And then I'm gonna take the brush sideways and I'm just gonna fill in the front of my brow with really light strokes. And then I use the other end of the brush to just blend everything so it looks more natural, even though my brows never really look natural. So this is what my brow looks like. I'm gonna do the other one off camera. I know this one looks really messy right now, but I normally outline it with foundation to clean it up. So I'm gonna do my other brow and then we're gonna do that. Okay, so I just did my other brow off camera, and what I normally do is I normally outline them with the foundation that I'm using that day, but I forgot to put primer on, and I normally always put primer on before I do my brows. So I'm just gonna do that now, and then I'm gonna outline them with foundation. So I'm gonna be using this Too Faced Hangover Primer. I honestly really like this primer. My friend got it for me for my birthday last month, and it's really not bad. But yeah, I'm just gonna do a couple of dots of that and then just rub it in. It smells really good, this primer. I don't know how to describe it, but it just smells so good. So now that my primer is pretty much blended in, I'm going to be outlining my brows with the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Acid Tinted Moisturizer. I love tinted moisturizers. I feel like they feel so much better than foundations. Like, they're not that heavy, and they also make your skin look so much more natural, so I just love them. What I do is I just take a whole bunch on a Wet n Wild brush, and then I just kind of start in the middle of my forehead, and I work my way down to my brows, and then I just simply outline them like that, and then I just clean them up. And then I also take some and I underline my brows on my eyelid, and I kind of use the foundation as like an eyeshadow primer. So then once my brows look the way I like them, I just take my beauty blender and I blend all of this foundation out. So this is what it looks like. Now I'm going to be going in with some more of the ColourPop Tinted Moisturizer on the same brush that I used to outline my brows. And I'm just going to put some of it on my cheeks, on my chin, and on my nose. Then I'm just going to blend this like normal foundation. So once it's pretty much blended, I literally look like a ghost right now. But I'm going to take some concealer. So the concealer that I'm going to be using is, oh my god, I just dropped it. But it is the e.l.f. This is the Hydrating Camo Concealer. I actually really like this. I think it's a little bit darker than this foundation, but we're just gonna do it anyway. So I'm just gonna put some under my eyes and on my nose and then my chin, and then I'm just gonna blend this. So once my concealer is blended in, I'm going to be going in with the Airspun powder, and I'm just going to be using this powder to bake under my eyes and set the foundation. So I just took some on this Morphe Beauty Blender, and I'm just going to go under my eyes and just go like that, and I'm just going to do this to like get rid of the creasing and everything. I also like to bake around the side of my nose and on my chin because I get creasing there as well. And then I'm just gonna let this sit while I do my bronzer. So I'm gonna be using the Gigi Gorgeous bronzer. This is in the shade Turnt. I got this in an Ipsy bag and I actually really like it. I honestly didn't even know Gigi Gorgeous came out with a makeup line, but I'm not surprised. I feel like every big beauty influencer comes out with makeup at like some points. And I'm honestly kind of living for this. So I'm literally using a Wet n Wild brush, and I'm just gonna blend really lightly. I tend to go in like really harshly and then it's just hard to blend, but I'm just gonna try to be light, and I'm just gonna blend this on my cheek to contour and bronzer. I don't really contour, I kind of just use bronzer to contour. I don't know if that makes sense, but I just do this. I also take it on my forehead as well because I feel like I look really white without it. Like my skin just looks so pale. So I just go in all over with the bronzer and then on this cheek as well. And then I take more on this Sonia Kashuk brush and I just go contour my nose a little bit. So I contour the side, a little bit on the bridge, and then back this way. So just like that. And then I'm gonna be taking this big fluffy brush and I'm just gonna go in with like some more of the loose powder, the Airspun powder that I used to bake, and I'm just gonna kind of set the rest of my face with this. And also while I'm at it, I'm just gonna wipe away all of the bake and kind of just blend it to set my foundation. And then once I feel like it's all set, I'm gonna be taking another brush. This is also a Sonia Kashuk brush, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. And I'm just gonna use this to blend the contour. I suck at blending, so this big brush really helps. So I'm just gonna blend this all over on my forehead and everything. And then once I feel like it's blended enough, I'm gonna be taking this Physicians Formula blush. This is in the shade Rose. It's this really pretty pink color. And I'm just gonna be taking this on, oh my god, I just got black all over my hand. I'm just gonna take it on this Farrah brush and just kind of go in a little bit on my cheeks with it to give my face some color. I absolutely love blush. This might look really dark, but I promise you I'm gonna blend it out and it's gonna look a lot better. And then oh my god, it looks so dark on camera, but then I'm gonna go in a little bit on my nose as well. And now it looks a lot better. I mean, it's still a little dark on camera, but it looks good in my mirror. So I'm gonna be using two palettes for my eyes. So I'm gonna be using the Morphe 35i Icy Fantasy palette. This is a really pretty palette. It's a newer one, I'm pretty sure, and it just has a whole bunch of pastel colors in it, so it's perfect for this look. And then of course I'm gonna be using the James Charles palette. You guys definitely know what this looks like. I'm just gonna be using these two palettes together. So the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the white shade called Flashback in the James Charles palette, and I'm just gonna use this to set the foundation that's on my eyes. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my finger and I'm just gonna blend it on my crease because it's kind of like creased on my eye, and then I'm just gonna take the white shade and I'm just gonna set in the foundation. So the first color I'm gonna go in with, I'm actually gonna show you guys. It is this dark purple right here. It's called Escape and it's in the James Charles palette. So what I'm gonna do to make this look a lot easier and easier for me to explain to you guys, I'm gonna do the purple to this side off camera, and then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna show you guys what I did on this side, and I'm just gonna do that with all the colors I use just so you guys can see it and then I can explain it. Okay, so I just did the purple on this side. I know it doesn't look that blended, but I'm gonna go in with the second color and blend it. But basically what you're gonna do is you're gonna take the dark purple and you're just gonna go into your eye, like mainly focusing on the crease, and you're just gonna kind of like take it out like this and just go in like that. I don't really know how to explain. I'm literally so bad at tutorials, but I'm just gonna be blending this really lightly, like not that much, because I'm gonna go in with the other color and blend it, but I'm just gonna kind of like trace my crease and then drag it out on the end there. So then I'm gonna be taking the Icy Fantasy palette and I'm gonna be using this really pretty pastel purple right here. This is called Dreamer, and I'm just gonna use that to go over this and kind of blend it out. So I just did it on this side. As you can tell, this one looks a lot more cooler toned. Also, don't worry about how far you drag it out. I'm gonna like line it with concealer. I'm gonna fix it with concealer anyways, so I'm just gonna do the same thing on this eye. So I took this big fluffy Morphe brush. This is the M441 brush, and I don't really have a lot of Morphe brushes. This is literally the second one I own. I only own 2, and the other brush that I used was just like a big blendy brush like this, and this does not have a name or a number. I don't know where this is from. I've had this forever, so sorry I can't explain to you guys the brushes I'm using, but this is the one that I can explain. So I'm just gonna be going in kind of just like over that purple, just tracing over it, and I'm just gonna be blending it, but I'm gonna be going a little higher with this like pastel purple, only so you can see it more in the look. But I'm just gonna be doing the same thing and just blending out the darker purple. Now I'm going back with the James Charles palette. I'm gonna be using these 2 pink colors here on the end. This is Pinkity Drinkity and this is Skip. And what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna dip this brush. I don't have a name for this one either. Ugh, it's not even in focus. I'll show you guys in a second. But I'm just gonna be going in with these 2 colors, and I'm just gonna like dip my brush in them both together, so I kind of get a blend of both of the colors. This brush is a bit more focused, if you guys can tell, so I'll be able to go in with the color a little bit harsher. But what I'm gonna do with this color is I'm just gonna be going over the purple a bit and blending this into that. So I did it on this eye, and I'm gonna do it on this eye. I'm gonna be dragging it up to my actual eyebrow though. It's like going really close. But I'm just kind of going over this shade like on the top and everything, over the purple, just to kind of blend the pink in there so you guys can kind of see it. Also making sure I tap the brush out just so like I don't get too much product. But yeah, I'm just gonna be doing this. It looks super pretty so far. You guys probably think it looks so messy, but don't worry, it's gonna look better. Trust the process. So now that the pink is blended, I'm gonna be going back in with the dark purple in the James Charles palette. The color Escape, and I'm just really gonna be focusing this on my crease. I'm gonna try to darken it up, and I'm also gonna bring it into my lid a little bit. The brush that I'm using for this is one of the Urban Decay brushes that comes in the Naked palettes. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna focus this color on the outer part of my lid and my crease. So I'm just gonna kind of drag it out like I did, and then I'm gonna take it into the outer part of my crease. Just like that. I know I'm so bad at explaining this, like literally don't make fun of me. But this is literally all I'm doing, just going out with this motion, just to darken it up a little bit. So this is what it looks like so far. I know it looks a little crazy, but don't worry, it's gonna get better. So now I'm gonna be going in with some concealer. I'm gonna cut my crease, but what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this brush. This is just like a flat brush for my lid, and I'm gonna be putting the color Flashback, like literally just this white color from the James Charles palette, on the brush so I can set the concealer right when I'm done putting it on. So I'm going to be using the Naked Skin concealer because this is one of my lightest concealers, and I'm just going to cut my crease. I'm going to do this eye, and then I'm going to show you guys this one. Okay, so this is what the cut crease looks like. It's just gonna look like a cat eye, kind of. I'm gonna explain it when I do this one. This is probably gonna be so bad though. I suck at cutting crease on camera, so don't mind me when I'm looking in the viewfinder the whole entire time. So I'm just gonna be taking some of the concealer on my brush. I don't know about you guys, but I have a certain brush that I always use to cut my crease. I don't know. Oh, actually I do. This is by the brand Luxie, and it's the 245 small shader brush. I don't use it for shading. I literally just use it to cut my crease. So I'm just gonna do that. Okay, so this is what I have. Not gonna lie, I kind of messed up over there, but it's okay. So like I didn't put any of the white eyeshadow on it yet. What I'm gonna be doing is I'm gonna be taking a beauty blender and I'm just gonna be blending this outer part, like the part that kind of looks like a cat eye, and I'm just gonna be blending this to kind of really lighten it up a little bit and blend it into the shadows. I'm only gonna be blending the outer part, just like that. And then I'm gonna take the color Escape, or no, the color Flashback, sorry. And I'm just gonna be going like that all over to set the concealer. Then I'm gonna be taking this brush with some concealer on it and I'm just gonna be trimming like the bottom like that. I'm obviously gonna go in a little bit more, but just to kind of clean it up a little bit. So this is what it should look like at this point. I know this one looks a little bit longer and more blended on the outside. I know, I'm gonna try to fix it. So now that this is what we have, I'm gonna be taking the color Escape again, and I'm just gonna be kind of blending in the cat eye. Like I'm gonna be kind of using it in the cat eye, like the concealer, whatever. So next I'm going to be taking a flat brush kind of like this, and I'm going to be going in with the two pink shades from the James Charles palette, Pinkity Drinkity and Skip, and I'm going to be blending them together again, like dipping my brush into both of them, and then I'm just going to be kind of blending it into the purple right there. And I'm just going to be taking it on my finger because I find that when like I use it on my finger it shows up a lot better. So I'm going to be taking it on my finger like that, and I'm just going to blend it over the concealer, and I'm going to be going over like the pink and the purple at the end as well, so you can kind of see it through the sparkle. So then I'm going to be taking some of the Escape color again, the dark purple, and I'm just going to be like going like this to blend the cut crease into the actual crease. Another thing I did to kind of fix the look up more was I took some of the pink colors again and I just went like this over the glitter just so you can see the pink more. So the next step I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be taking the shade Escape in the James Charles palette. Oh my god, I just dropped my brush. But I'm going to be going in with this brush. This is by Sonia Kashuk. I don't know if you guys can see it, but it's a really like focused brush. It's like an eyeliner brush kind of. And I'm going to be taking the color Escape and I'm just going to be going under my eyes, just like lining under my eyes with it. And then I'm going to be taking a smaller, fluffier brush and I'm going to be going in with those two pink shades again. And I'm just going to be blending that purple, like the pink into the purple under my eyes. Next, I'm going to be taking some liquid eyeshadow. This is Pixie by Petra, and it is one of their liquid fairy lights. I think that's what they're called. And this is in the shade, or the color, Crystalline. This is what it looks like. It's just like a really sparkly white. And I'm just going to be taking this and going over the white glitter on my eyes already. So I just go like this, just so it doesn't ruin my eyeshadow. Now the eyeshadow look is pretty much done. I'm just gonna be going in with some eyelashes now. So I have this big set of Ardell Wispies and I'm gonna be using these ones. Also, I suck at putting eyelashes on, so I'm gonna be doing this step off camera. Like I said, I suck at putting lashes on, so this is what they look like. They're not the best, but it's also really late at night. So this is the Benefit They're Real mascara. I have like a little sample size that I got in Ipsy and I actually really like this. So I'm just going to be using this on my top and bottom lashes. I'm going to be using this to blend the fake lashes with my real lashes, and then I'm just going to be putting it on the bottom lash. But before I do that, I actually want to go in with this Wet n Wild Mega Stick. This is basically eyeliner pretty much, and it's just white eyeliner, and I'm gonna be taking this on my waterline. Next thing I'm gonna be doing is highlights. So I'm gonna be going in with the Anastasia. This is their Sugar Glow kit, and I'm gonna be using the color Marshmallow right here, this like white one. Putting it on my nose and right up here, and then I'm gonna put it on my cupid's bow and on my chin. I'm done highlighting, so the last step is lipstick. So I'm gonna be using this liquid lipstick by Jeffree Star. This is in the shade Celebrity Skin. It's a really pretty nude, and I feel like a nude lip would be best with this look. So I'm just gonna go like this. And yeah, this is the completed look. I love this look so much. It is literally so gorgeous. I don't even know if you would consider this look pastel, because like now that I'm looking at it, not really that pastel-y, but I'm still gonna title this whole look pastel eyeshadow look because I don't know what else you would describe this look as. I'm literally the worst person at naming makeup looks. I'm just so bad at it, so we're just gonna call this pastel something. I don't know yet, I haven't came up with it, but yeah. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!